Ever found yourself reaching for a handful of nuts, thinking you're making a super healthy choice, only to wonder if some of them might not be so good for you? Well, today we're diving deep into the surprising world of nuts to uncover the ones that can truly transform your health, boosting your heart, your brain, and maybe even how long you live. But heads up, some nuts might have hidden risks you'd never expect. Knowing the 4 nuts you should definitely eat and the 4 you might want to avoid could be a small change that makes a big difference in how you feel every day. Let's get started. First up, almonds, the heart healthy powerhouse. If you've ever wandered down the snack aisle, you've probably seen almonds in a million different forms: raw, roasted, slivered, salted, turned into almond butter, even almond milk. This little teardrop-shaped nut has become so popular for a reason. It's a nutritional superstar, especially for those wanting to stay healthy as they get older. One of the best things about almonds is how they help your heart. As we age, keeping our heart healthy is important. Almonds are full of monounsaturated fats, acircumflexurous, the good fats, acircumflexurous, that do amazing things for your cholesterol. These fats help lower LDL, the bad cholesterol that can clog your arteries, while boosting HDL, the good cholesterol that protects against heart disease. If your doctors ever mentioned your cholesterol levels or told you to take better care of your heart, a daily handful of almonds, acircumflexurous, about 23 nuts, acircumflexurous, could be a simple and tasty way to help. But almonds do more than just help your heart. They are also packed with magnesium, a mineral that's often overlooked but super important. Magnesium helps regulate blood pressure, supports your nerves, and makes sure your muscles, including your heart, work well. Many people, especially as they get older, are low in magnesium without even knowing it. This can cause things like high blood pressure, muscle cramps, or even an irregular heartbeat. By adding a handful of almonds to your day, acircumflexurous may be sprinkled on yogurt, blended into a smoothie, or just eaten on their own. Acircumflexurous, you're giving your body a natural boost of magnesium. And there's even more. Almonds are great for your skin, thanks to vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant. Antioxidants fight oxidative stress, which is caused by free radicals. Oxidative stress can speed up aging and cause things like fine lines, wrinkles, and dull skin. Vitamin E acts like a shield, neutralizing these harmful molecules, reducing wrinkles, keeping your skin hydrated, and even protecting it from the sun. If you're looking for a natural way to keep your skin looking good, almonds could be your new best friend. But like with everything, moderation is key. Almonds are high in calories, acircumflexurous, about 160 to 170 per ounce acircumflexurous, so eating too many could lead to weight gain. Stick to that handful of 23 nuts to get the benefits without going overboard. Also, be careful with flavored almonds like chocolate-covered or honey-roasted ones. The extra sugars and fats can turn this healthy snack into a treat that's more like dessert. And if you're allergic to tree nuts, almonds are off limits. So talk to your doctor if you're not sure. In short, almonds are a nutritional powerhouse, giving you heart-healthy fats, important minerals, and skin-nourishing antioxidants in a small, tasty package. Just a handful a day can really make a difference. If almonds are the heart's best friend, our next nut might just be the brain's greatest champion. While you're watching, if you're finding all this helpful, let us know with a comment below. And if you're enjoying this deep dive into healthy eating, please subscribe to stay updated on future content that could really enhance your life. Now, let's move on to walnuts, the brain-boosting wonder. Imagine cracking open a walnut and seeing this wrinkled, two-lobed nut that looks a lot like a human brain. It's almost like nature's hinting at something, and science has confirmed it. Walnuts are one of the best foods you can eat for your brain. Whether you want to sharpen your memory, boost your long-term brain function, or fight off age-related cognitive decline, walnuts deserve a spot on your shopping list. What makes them so special? It starts with their omega-3 fatty acid content, especially alpha-linolenic acid ALA, a plant-based omega-3 that's not found in many nuts. Omega-3s are known for their anti-inflammatory properties. Inflammation can really mess with your body, especially your brain. Chronic inflammation can cause memory loss, cognitive decline, and even diseases like Alzheimer's. By eating walnuts, you're giving your brain a natural defense against this damage. But that's not all. Walnuts are also full of antioxidants, including polyphenols and vitamin E, which protect brain cells from oxidative stress. Research shows that eating walnuts regularly can improve memory, mental processing speed, and overall cognitive performance. This makes them a great choice for anyone who wants to stay sharp as they get older. Beyond your brain, walnuts also offer a surprising benefit for your metabolism. Evidence suggests they may improve insulin sensitivity, which is important for regulating blood sugar. This makes them a smart choice for people managing pre-diabetes or type 2 diabetes. Their unique mix of healthy fats, fiber, and protein slows down digestion and helps prevent blood sugar spikes. A typical serving of Circumflex Euros is about 14 walnuts. Half a Circumflex Euros gives you these benefits without too many calories. Like almonds, walnuts are high in calories, about 180 to 190 per ounce, so portion control is a good idea. Some people find walnuts a bit bitter because of their natural tannins. If that's you, try roasting them lightly in the oven or soaking them in water for a few hours to soften the flavor and make them taste richer. Also, how you store them matters. Because walnuts have a lot of oil, they can go bad if they're left in warm, humid places. Keep them fresh by storing them in an airtight container in the fridge for a few months or in the freezer for up to a year. Simply put, walnuts are a true superfood that supports your brain, heart, and metabolism. Make them a daily habit. Circumflex Euros, toss them into oatmeal, blend them into smoothies, or eat them as a snack. Circumflex Euros and your mind and body will thank you. Now, let's talk about pistachios, the weight management here. These vibrant green nuts are often seen at parties or ball games, with a satisfying crunch and slightly sweet flavor make them a crowd favorite. But pistachios are more than just a tasty treat. They're a smart choice if you're trying to maintain a healthy weight without giving up enjoyment. Compared to many other nuts, pistachios are a lighter option, with about 120 to 130 calories per ounce. A Circumflex Euros around 49 kernels. This makes them a good snack for those who are watching their portions. It doesn't mean you can eat them endlessly, but it does give you a little more room to satisfy your cravings. What makes pistachios so great for weight management? It's all about feeling full. Pistachios give you a winning combination of protein, fiber, and healthy fats, which work together to keep you from overeating. The act of shelling them also helps. It slows you down, giving your brain time to realize you're full and making it harder to mindlessly eat too many. Studies even show that seeing the discarded shells can remind you to be aware of your portions. A Circumflex Euros is a small but clever trick. Beyond weight control, pistachios are also good for your eyes, thanks to their high levels of lutein and zeaxanthin. These are antioxidants that protect against age-related macular degeneration and help you see clearly as you get older. Like other nuts, pistachios are also good for your heart, with monounsaturated fats that help balance your cholesterol. The bright green color hints at their antioxidant power, which fights inflammation and oxidative stress throughout your body. A serving of about 49 pistachios fits nicely into a balanced diet. But if you're buying them pre-shelled or flavored, a Circumflex Euros like salt and pepper or chili. A Circumflex Euros, or watch out for extra sodium or sugars. Store them in a cool, dry place to keep them fresh. And if you have allergies, make sure they're safe for you. Pistachios are a tasty, practical choice that's perfect for snacking smarter and taking care of your body. As we get older, our vision can change, and our eyes face threats from things like blue light from screens and oxidative stress. Fortunately, certain compounds found in nature can protect our eyesight, like the lutein and zeaxanthin in pistachios. By eating these crunchy green nuts, you're giving your eyes a natural defense system to stay sharp and clear well into your later years. Despite all these benefits, like everything, pistachios should be eaten mindfully. While they are lower in calories than some nuts, at around 160 calories per ounce, they're still high in calories, so portion control is important. A serving size of about 1 ounce, or 49 pistachios, is a good amount. The shells can also help slow down your eating and give your brain time to realize you're satisfied, which can prevent overeating. That said, pistachios aren't perfect. As a tree nut, they could cause allergies. If you're allergic to nuts or think you might be, talk to a doctor before eating pistachios. For those who can enjoy them safely, pistachios are a great choice, blending crunch, flavor, and health benefits into one convenient package. They are also versatile. Pair them with berries, Greek yogurt, or dark chocolate for a balanced, enjoyable treat that supports your weight and your eye health. If you're still here and finding this helpful, let us know with a comment below. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to stay updated on future content that could really enhance your life. Now, let's shift our focus to a lesser known but powerful nut that's great for your thyroid, Brazil nuts. Often overlooked, Brazil nuts deserve some attention for their amazing nutritional profile. These large, crescent-shaped nuts may not be in every snack bowl, but when it comes to supporting your thyroid and boosting your immune system, they're in a league of their own. The secret weapon is selenium, an important mineral that plays a key role in how your thyroid works. The thyroid, a small gland in your neck, controls your metabolism, energy production, mood, and many other things. As we get older, keeping it working well is really important, and selenium is key. Selenium helps the thyroid produce and convert thyroid hormones, which control how well you burn calories and how well your brain functions. Even a small lack of this mineral can throw things off, slowing your metabolism, draining your energy, or even affecting your mood and thinking clearly. Beyond its thyroid benefits, selenium is also a powerful antioxidant, working with vitamin E and other compounds in Brazil nuts to fight oxidative stress and inflammation, which can cause aging and chronic conditions like heart disease or diabetes. Selenium also strengthens the immune system, helping your body fight off infections and recover from illness more effectively, something that's especially important as immunity naturally declines with age. What makes Brazil nuts so unique is how much selenium they contain. Unlike other nuts where you can eat a handful, these nuts have so much selenium that just 1 or 2 per day can meet your daily requirement of about 55 micrograms. This is both a good thing and something to be careful about. Eating too many Brazil nuts can cause selenium levels to become toxic, a condition called selenosis, which can cause brittle hair and nails, stomach problems, or even neurological issues. So, moderation is essential. Think of Brazil nuts less as a casual snack and more as a targeted nutritional supplement, a small but powerful addition to your diet. If you don't love their slightly earthy, dry texture, there are ways to enjoy them without risking eating too many. Try chopping up a single Brazil nut and mixing it with almonds, walnuts, or sunflower seeds for varied crunch. Or blend it into a smoothie with spinach and banana, or sprinkle it over oatmeal or yogurt with fresh fruit like apples or blueberries. This way, you get their thyroid-supporting, immune-boosting benefits while keeping your intake in check. Brazil nuts show us that good things come in small packages. When used wisely, they are a nutritional powerhouse for staying healthy and living a long life. Now that we've looked at some great nut options, let's talk about some nuts that might not be so great. Not all nuts are created equal, and some might need a second thought, especially for those wanting to stay healthy as they get older. While nuts are often praised as nutrient-packed superfoods with healthy fats, protein, and important micronutrients, some have downsides that could hurt your health goals. Whether it's too many calories, allergy risks, or hidden additives, some nuts might be better eaten sparingly or avoided altogether. Let's dive into 4 types that could cause problems, starting with seemingly delicious option, macadamia nuts. Macadamia nuts often make us think of indulgence, like white chocolate, macadamia cookies, fancy trail mixes, or buttery roasted handfuls. Their rich, creamy texture and slightly sweet flavor make them a favorite, but this luxury comes at a cost, especially if you're watching your weight or trying to keep your heart healthy. The main problem with macadamia nuts is how many calories and fats they have. A single ounce, about 10 to 12 nuts, has over 200 calories and 21 grams of fat, which is more than most other nuts. While a lot of this fat is monounsaturated and heart healthy, the sheer amount makes it easy to eat too many calories without feeling full. Compare this to pistachios or almonds, which give you more volume for the same calories, and you can see the difference. Also, they're hard to resist. Unlike nuts that you have to chew more, macadamias melt in your mouth, which can trick you into eating more than you planned. Before you know it, a quick snack turns into hundreds of extra calories, hurting your weight loss efforts. Commercial preparations make the problem worse. Honey roasted, salted, or chocolate-dipped macadamias add sugar, sodium, and saturated fats, turning a potentially healthy choice into a dietary trap. For older adults managing cholesterol, blood pressure, or blood sugar, these additions can be harmful. That doesn't mean macadamias are completely off limits. Moderation and strategy are key. If you really want them, choose raw or dry roasted varieties and stick to small portions, ideally pre-measured in snack packs rather than grabbing handfuls from a jar. Better yet, add them to meals for controlled enjoyment. Crush a few over a salad, mix them into a quinoa bowl with veggies, or blend them into a homemade pesto. This way, you enjoy their unique flavor without overdoing it. While macadamia nuts aren't inherently bad, their calorie density, how easy they are to overeat, and the frequent unhealthy additions make them a nut to be careful with, rather than eating without thinking. For those focused on weight control and heart health, keeping them as an occasional treat rather than a staple is a smart choice. While you're watching, if you're finding all this helpful, let us know with the comment below. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to stay updated on future content that could really enhance your life. Now, let's talk about peanuts, a common allergen with hidden risks. Peanuts are everywhere in many homes and diets across the United States, loved for their versatility and rich, earthy flavor. From peanut butter on sandwiches to salty roasted handfuls at baseball games or holiday gatherings, peanuts are a special part of American culture. Yet, despite how common and popular they are, peanuts have potential problems that need a closer look. Contrary to what many believe, peanuts aren't true nuts at all. They're legumes in the same family as beans, peas, and lentils. This might seem like a small detail, but it has important implications. For example, being legumes explains why some people with tree nut allergies can safely eat peanuts, while others have severe reactions to both tree nuts and peanuts, making it hard to know what's safe. The biggest concern with peanuts is allergies, which are among the most severe and life-threatening of all food sensitivities. Peanut allergies affect millions of people, and for those who have them, exposure can cause anaphylaxis, a rapid, systemic reaction that can include trouble breathing, swelling, and dangerously low blood pressure. For individuals or families dealing with this, being careful is essential. Completely avoiding peanuts and peanut products is the only reliable way to stay safe. Symptoms can appear quickly and get worse quickly, making peanuts a hidden danger in places where cross-contamination is a risk, like restaurants, bakeries, or even shared kitchens. Beyond allergies, peanuts also have another hidden threat, aflatoxins. These toxic compounds are produced by certain molds, like Aspergillus flavus and Aspergillus parasiticus, which grow in warm, humid conditions that peanuts can encounter during growth, harvest, or storage. Aflatoxins aren't just a minor issue, they are potent carcinogens that can damage the liver and increase the risk of liver cancer over time. In the United States, regulatory bodies like the FDA set strict limits on aflatoxin levels in food products to protect consumers, but the risk isn't gone. Peanuts bought in bulk from less regulated sources or stored improperly for too long may still have high levels of these toxins. This danger is especially high in regions with less oversight or in products imported from countries with less strict standards, making it a constant concern for peanut lovers. To make things even more complex, many commercial peanut products are full of unhealthy additives that hurt their nutritional value. Take peanut butter, for example, a childhood staple for many. While it can be a healthy source of protein and healthy fats in its purest form, a quick look at supermarket shelves shows jars packed with hydrogenated oils, refined sugars, and too much sodium. These additives meant to enhance flavor and shelf life can cause a range of health problems, including heart disease, weight gain, and chronic inflammation. Similarly, roasted peanuts, often marketed as a convenient protein-rich snack, are frequently covered in too much salt, artificial flavorings, or sugary coatings like honey or caramel. What might start as a nutritious choice can quickly turn into a nutrient poor indulgence, making it hard to maintain a balanced diet. So, how can you enjoy peanuts more safely and healthfully? For those who love the nutty taste and creamy texture, the key is to choose carefully and eat in moderation. Opt for natural peanut butter without added oils, sugars, or preservatives. A circumflex euros are just peanuts and maybe a pinch of salt. Portion control is also important, as peanuts are high in calories and overeating can lead to unwanted weight gain. Proper storage is another vital step. Keep peanuts in a cool, dry place, ideally in an airtight container, to minimize the risk of mold growth and aflatoxin contamination. When buying in bulk, buy from reputable vendors with transparent quality controls. While peanuts can fit into a healthy diet, their allergy risks, vulnerability to toxic contamination, and frequent unhealthy processing mean they're a food to be careful with rather than eating without thinking. Now let's talk about pine nuts. Pricey, delicate, and prone to all flavors. Pine nuts have a luxurious place in the culinary world, prized for their delicate, buttery flavor and subtle crunch. These tiny seeds harvested from the cones of certain pine trees have been a gourmet staple for centuries, gracing dishes across Mediterranean and Italian cuisines. Whether sprinkled atop a fresh arugula salad, blended into a vibrant basil pesto, or tossed into a salad to tail the copper out of vegetables and herbs, pine nuts bring an elegant touch